for baseball here in the Bronx. The Tigers and the Yankees are coming up next. A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tigers and the New York Yankees. Matt Vasgersian with you for another edition of Tigers Baseball here on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are going to have their work cut out for them right here. I mean, this is one of the better hitters' parks in all of baseball. The ball really flies out of here when the conditions are right, so it's never an easy assignment to be handed the ball in this place.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Anthony Gose makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And the month of June is really where you begin to weed out the contenders from the pretenders. And with summer right around the corner, these guys are really starting to play some of their best baseball of the year.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run.
Ian Kinsler will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Over the plate.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Victor Martinez will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And a look there at the American League leaders in that batting race. The next 0-2. Swing and a shot towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. J.D. Martinez will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball, but he was able to duck for cover.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before the...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the runner will score from first.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second runs in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already, and he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
First pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward right center. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over his glove and could be extra bases. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Starting lineup for the Yankees as presented by Joe Girardi will look like this. They'll go to work against this fellow right here, Venezuelan-born right-hander Anibal Sanchez. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Chase Headley will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty.
Maybe you get a guy to chase, but it's much easier to lay off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Again, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Carlos Beltran. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
1-0. That's it sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single. For 2. Mark Teixeira will take his first cuts now. Currently pause, now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Still down 3-0. Ian Kinsler will start things off in the inning for Detroit.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. J.D. Martinez will stand in, and he waits, now the pitch. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in with 2 on and look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Chris Young will dig in this season 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty and the pitch. Strike 3 call, and that is back-to-back punch outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he
2-3 go the Bombers. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Jose hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Base hit. Anthony Ghost will try it again. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. To Cabrera for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe in position, but instead the inning is over. Asdrubal Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Chase Headley will get another shot, called out on. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Brian McCann will try it again. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. And you can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately
is over. Ian Kinsler will start things bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's a base hit. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Esmil Rogers is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Number 3. Garrett Jones will stand in to start things out here from Sanchez. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Hey, for route number 2. So now 2 away for Chris Young. Probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Stephen Drew should dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Pitch inside, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Now batting.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get. Last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. 2 away now in the Yankees' set pitch. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Brian McCann would. He waits. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in the Bronx, we're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Chris Martin is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Left center for the second out. So 2 are gone here in the inning for Mark Teixeira.
Not going to be a strike.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. J.D. Martinez will get us. Now the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not gonna
5 and the Yankees nothing. Chris Young.
Him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Here's the shortstop now, Stephen Drew. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now here's a swing by Drew as he sends this one high and deep out to right field. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. So it's a solo home run for Stephen Drew. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they need something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Brett Gardner will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on? The pitch. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. I'm tired.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. Martinez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
This is a tough read for an outfielder off the bat because the ball's taken the other way and deep. He makes up the difference quickly and is able to range back into the corner and make the play.
Here's Chase Headley as he will take a fastball in now.
You can tell he's got sinker.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3 ball game. Chasen Shreve come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Beltran will stand in, needing beats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, I think he's upset here because that pitch has not been a strike all night. You'll see here on show track, it's still not a strike. He's got a definite gripe. I want to have a word or two myself.
Here's Garrett Jones now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Tigers got a great start in this one out of the gentleman you see there, Anibal Sanchez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. See there, 12 strikeouts. That doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Tigers win it 5-1. Good night from the Bronx.